Welcome to the guild. Finished the quest, huh? Good job. You've accepted the quest. Good luck. Be careful out there.
Let's go here. Let's be careful. Na-na-na-na! Found an item! I picked this up. Huh? Huh? Boing! Da-na-na-na! Oh, and this! This is the right I picked this up. There! Here's through! Here we go! Huh? Found an item! One more! Like a kangaroo! Like a kangaroo! Found an item! This should do it! Boing! were to run into the Grim Reaper right now, do you think we could beat it with our current levels?
If it seems bad, we could just run away, and if we lose, we'll just get sent back to town. I don't think you need to worry.
It seems rumors of the Grim Reaper have spread even into the city. If we run into it, let us work together to defeat it.
There! Found an item! Ha! There! That won't work! There! I picked this up. Na-na-na-na! Digging for coal. Digging for coal. Hiya! I got stronger! Found an item! This treasure's mine! Hiya! Digging for coal. Digging for coal.
How about this?
Na-na-na-na. Like a kangaroo. Saya! Found an item! Da-na-na-na! Digging for coal. Digging for coal. Digging for coal. There. With this. Here. Let's try. With this. Here. Na-na-na-na. Huh? Like a kangaroo. Da-na-na-na.
If we defeat this monster, we'll get one of the ingredients for the purification arrow, right?
That's right. Let's defeat it quick.
All right, here we go.
objective.
We won! Victory! Yay! Let's head back and report to the guild.
Let's organize our items a bit once we get back.
All right, let's go home.
Welcome to the guild. Finished the quest, huh? Good job.
All right, we've got all the ingredients. All that's left is getting the purification arrow made. I am worried about the Grim Reaper, but let's go on with the story first.
That's a surprisingly appropriate thing for you to say, Neptune. Okay, so let's create that item first. The maintenance period might end while we do that. Let's go talk to Compa.
You're right. No one in our party is able to mix ingredients. Going into town to ask someone for help is a staple of online gaming.
Be careful out there.
Oh, it's Nep. Welcome!
Hey there, Nep. How's the main story going?
I'm not really sure if it's going well. Lots of stuff's been going on. Honestly, it's been such a pain.
What's been going on? I see. The map with the next box is currently under emergency maintenance.
Well, we gathered the ingredients to make the purification arrow in the meantime, so I guess it's all right. Here are the ingredients.
Leave the mixing to me. While you guys were progressing your story, I leveled up my mixing skill a whole bunch.
Ooh, way to go, Compa! By all means, do your thing.
All right, so I'll just take these materials and... Oh, huh? Wow, the mixing level for this item is super high. But if someone were to help me, then the chance of success should increase a bunch.
Ooh, pick me! I want to try!
Thanks for the help, Nep Nep. I'll put the ingredients in order, so please mix slowly.
Roger. Ooh, the color changes the more I mix. Da-na-na-na!
Wow, super successful mixing! Nep Nep's lucky in real life too, so that makes sense.
Woohoo! Thanks! Now we can finally battle the boss.
We haven't gotten very far with the main story, but it feels nice to be able to help you guys progress your game.
We'll properly support all the players at our shop.
I'm glad we were able to get the purification arrow safely. Now we have a good chance against that boss.
This is a notice to all logged-in players. The maintenance that was being conducted in the Yiear Sea of Trees has safely concluded. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ooh, perfect timing!
Indeed. Then let us hurry to the Yiear Sea of Trees. Oh, but before that, let us try speaking to Bouquet.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head to the cathedral then.
Bouquet, how wonderful to see you again!
Oh, Lady Vert, I am also glad to... right. I'm working right now.
There have been strange happenings and rumors of a Grim Reaper instantly killing players. Would you know anything about that?
Yes, the GM has already received several reports on it. Her investigations haven't caught up, and she apologizes for the continued inconvenience. On behalf of the administration, I also deeply apologize.
Don't even worry about it. It's the beta. Anything could happen. And as long as we're participating, we'll keep requesting stuff.
If there's anything you need help with, Bouquet, we'll always be here. Just let us know.
That's right. Don't hesitate to ask us, okay?
Okay, thank you for your concern. Now, let us return to the story. If you acquire the Emerald Mirror, the goddesses will soon return. The monsters are sure to guard it desperately. Something unexpected may happen.
It isn't fun without that kind of thrill. I welcome that sort of thing.
I'll do my best too. We can take care of any monsters.
We all came here together, so we'll be okay. Determination.
Indeed. No matter what powerful enemy appears, we will safely retrieve the final treasure. And once that battle is over, I wish to go on a date with you, Bouquet.
A date? What?
Now hold up a sec. Vert, you're setting up a death flag with those words. Are you okay with that?
I'll go check on the forest. She leaves with those final words.
Bouquet, don't make a salad in celebration of the goddess's return, all right? Promise.
Goodness, just who do you think I am? We will return to the city safely. And then we sisters will go on a date.
Date is where you walk together, or go shopping, or eat out, and be lovey-dovey, isn't it?
Yes, exactly so. What do you say? Could you please think about it?
It sounds like a lot of fun, but I've never gone on a date. I feel it's too soon for me.
I will be your escort, so you will have no problems at all. I will be waiting for your response.
Okay.
You know, I'm surprised. You've come to talk to us a lot about things besides the story, Bouquet. I'd like to take some time to talk to you at some point, too.
Ooh, me too, Bouquet. Let's hang out soon.
I'd like to exchange book recommendations with you sometime. This world has a lot of mythology, doesn't it? I want to know about this place's lore.
So, is everyone else requesting a date too? I think I might end up contracting an overflow error.
Hey, are you okay? If you went on a date in this state, you might pass out again.
I'm the most worried about her going somewhere alone with Vert.
Now that I have something to look forward to, I will break any death flags in half. I will do my best.
Welcome to the cathedral. May the goddesses protect you.
Let's give it our all.
Here we go.
With this. With this. Once we've gotten all 4 sacred treasures, would we be close to clearing this episode?
That's called counting your chickens before they hatch, Neptune.
Chickens? I don't really get it, but I guess the gist of what you said is once we have the treasures, that's when things will get serious?
Exactly. Nobody said the world would be saved as soon as we get the treasures, right?
It's possible that the Demon King might suddenly appear as soon as the goddesses descend.
Everyone seems to understand. I too believe the true game will begin once the goddesses return.
Na-na-na-na! There!
Wide open!
I picked this up. One more, and this! I'll end this.
Pierce through! Ice relive! There!
With this!
Not yet.
Yeah!
I picked this up. There! I'll end this. With this! I picked this up. Digging for coal. This treasure's mine. I picked this up. Say-ya! Go! You! There!
Pierce through! Here!
I see through you.
Digging for coal. We did it! One more!
I won't miss!
Ha! We did it! Found an item! Hi-ya!
There!
Digging for coal. Right through there. I'll end this. I'll end this. I picked this up. I'll end this.
Pierce through!
Digging for coal. Digging for coal. Here. One more. Level up.
We're just getting started!
Found an item! I picked this up. This treasure's mine. I'll use it. And this.
Here! Hit me!
Found an item! You! Ha! There! There! You! Digging for coal! This treasure's mine! Digging for coal. We did it! Found an item! Found an item! Hi-ya! It won't hit!
I'll use this.
Digging for coal. This treasure's mine. I picked this up. I'll end this. Da-na-na-na. Ta! Found an item. Ha! Digging for coal. Go! I shall strengthen this! We did it! I picked this up. Ha! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! There!
Here's through! Here's through!
Found an item! Da-na-na-na! Boing!
What's wrong, Rom? Is there something over there?
No, the opposite. I can't hear the sound of birds anymore. Worry.
It looks like it has arrived. This time we will surely defeat it.
As usual, it looks super strong, but we won't run. Let's use the purification arrow. Yeah! Oh, it's working! Now we can defeat it, right? GG, guard person!
Now, let's exterminate this boss. This is our chance to go all out.
Boss fights are a little nerve-wracking, but as far as I'm concerned, this is just another battle. I'll increase my firepower.
Leave the healing and support to me. Right! I'll cover everyone's backs.
Then I shall vert them all up.
Hey, don't steal my catchphrase. I paid good money for that.
You shall be
As graceful as the wind.
Not bad.
We completed our objective. We won! We finally beat it!
We've done it! This is a victory we obtained together!
Yay! We've gotten the final sacred treasure! We have all of them! We did it, man!
Princess already knew you could do it, Nya.
Cat Princess, Kiria, we haven't seen you guys in a while. I've been thinking about you here and there. Last time we met, things got pretty messy with that monster. Have you been all right?
As of now, there isn't a fragment of a possibility that we would lose to someone else. Your worry is completely needless, Nya.
In fact, it's none of your damn business.
Huh? Cat Princess, are you feeling okay?
I don't even need to really ask, but it seems you two have already obtained the Emerald Mirror.
Also, isn't it strange of you to keep wandering around a dungeon you've already cleared?
I'm sure you just came here to boast about getting all the treasures before we did.
Of course! You need to learn that I'm much greater than you. In fact, I'm going to beat this knowledge into your bones, Nya.
What? Does she just hate us now?
Hey! I don't get where this conversation's going. Did we do something?
What's wrong? Are you fighting? Oh, panic!
Hey, that's not right.
Blonde always says that we need to be nice to each other when we play games. You know, I get that people can get a little heated when they're being competitive, but that isn't a reason to stop being friends.
I too believe that it is best for fellow gamers to enjoy the game by helping each other and occasionally competing.
Fellow gamers, helping each other? Princess is supreme in this world! There is no one in existence who could even compete on my level! Do you not understand, Nyan? There is a wall between us. A wall between a princess and you commoners. You cannot overcome it, Nya. Hidia, the new function of that tool. We'll try it here.
On actual players? That doesn't feel right.
Stop grumbling and just do it already, Nya!
Right. Everything I do is for your sake, Princess. Always.
Here it is! Here we go, Nya!
They've fused and transformed? Their new form. Doesn't it look like that one animal?
You mean a cheetah, right?
That is a monster from the main 4 goddesses online. It sparked much controversy with the players and was removed completely in version 1.02. It is known as Cheetah.
What? It's that straightforward? You've got to be kidding me.
Yes, it is that straightforward. It is a joke monster that uses a cheetah as a motif, playing off the word cheater. Back when the admins were working on countermeasures for cheaters, they used this cheetah as a sandbag monster in events. At the end of the festival, the GM would fire the cheetah up and explode it as fireworks. That was their cheat eradication campaign.
Huh? What? From the gist of that, then these two are...
How perceptive. There was also a particular word in their conversation that I simply could not let go.
Same here. I definitely heard the word tool before. Do you think they have access to a cheat tool?
A cheat? I know what that is. Blonde told us that's a bad thing and we shouldn't use them. Anger! What? The princess and the prince were bad guys?
So they're cheaters, and they turned into a cheetah.
Are they seriously doing this for the sake of a pun? Come on!
What are you laughing for, Neptune? This is hardly the time to...
That's right. You're gonna make me...
Everyone, please, that is quite rude. These two went through quite the spirited transformations.
Hey! Uni started it!
Ugh, I shouldn't have said anything.
It's just such an awful joke. I couldn't take it. Can't I just laugh a bit?
Hey! Don't laugh! Our tool couldn't change how we look! It's not our fault!
You really should watch your mouths. We aren't going to be as kind as we were last time!
Princess, I really don't think this is...
Just shut up and control the thing, Cheetah! We are unparalleled and 4 goddesses online!
Don't get any closer! Whoa! Everyone stop staring and start fighting! It'll work out. Please work out. I hope it works out. All right, everyone! Let's go!
Yeah!
We're just getting started. There. Here's
I got stronger.
Our body!
We did it! We defeated Cheetah!
If we put our minds to it, we can accomplish anything!
Will the two of them return to their normal forms?
It would be good if we could discuss this peacefully.
Who are you?
Red eyes, bloodlust, the Grim Reaper?
Wait. We cannot be certain that this is the fabled Grim Reaper just yet. Let us see how he moves.
I'm scared. Do we have to fight?
We won't lose. Bring it on.
Huh? He just ran off carrying Cheetah.
That was kind of surreal.
Kyria! Cat Princess! Oh, it's no use. They're gone.
What on earth does this mean? Does that monster kidnap players?
Did Kyria and Black Cat Princess become the targets for a boss monster?
No, this seemed a little different. It almost seemed like an ally had come to their rescue.
Yeah. Like Cheetah, that monster's likely being controlled by another cheater.
Perhaps it's best if we reported this to the GM.
Absolutely. You know, I feel like I would be able to find peace if I could just see Bouquet's face.
Useless, every one of them.
Let's head back and rest.
Welcome to the guild. Finished the quest, huh? Good job. You've accepted the quest. You've accepted the quest. You've accepted the quest. Good luck. Be careful out there.
Now then, we have much to report to Bouquet, but before we do that, we should check the story event. It should be in this area.
I wonder if she'll appear if we call for her. Hey! Bouquet! If you're here, say something! If not, say you're not here!
Neptune, I really don't think that'll work.
Oh, hello everyone! First, allow me to congratulate you on collecting all 4 sacred treasures!
We have you to thank, Bouquet. Your information has been incredibly helpful.
Oh no, please, I haven't done much. You have yourselves to thank. It was by your power, chosen ones. Now, the time has come. You must hold the ceremony to revive the goddesses. And soon, for there may have been enemy movements.
So there's movement in the story at this point.
The Paramount pair, subordinates of the Demon King, have finally awoken. They are working towards the destruction of this world.
Ooh, the appearance of the enemy captains.
I will show you the personal descriptions of the Paramount pair.
They seem really tough. I suppose we'll have to fight them eventually.
If the Demon King's forces catch wind of the goddess's revival, they will surely interfere. Before the enemies organize themselves, please hurry to the altar of the goddesses. It resides in Tetyu Temple.
Got it. Okay. It's finally time for the quest to offer up the 4 sacred treasures.
All right, we have progressed the story this far quite safely, but... Bouquet, while we were on our previous quest, a fair amount of errors occurred.
Errors? Did some abnormality occur again?
Well, I wouldn't call it an abnormality. We witnessed some illegal behavior being carried out by other players.
That can't be. The defenses against such actions here should be impenetrable. To think something illegal is happening? What happened?
Well, let me tell ya. Players by the name of Kyria and Cat Princess turned out to be a conniving couple of cheetah cheaters.
Cheetah cheaters?
This is kind of hard to explain. They used a cheat tool, and they were able to transform into a cheetah.
Yeah, that's what I said. They were cheetah cheaters. After that happened, they attacked us.
We fought them off, but they were taken away by a monster that looked like that Grim Reaper from the rumors. Could they be working together?
The Grim Reaper? The administration is currently investigating this matter too, but for now, I will check everyone's logs. Please wait a moment. The data, it's flowing in this direction? An unexpected error has occurred. An unexpected error has occurred. Terminating NPC control system.
Huh? Bouquet, what is the matter?
This is the 4 Goddesses Online admin. I apologize for barging in on you like this. An error greater than what the AI's auto-repair can handle has occurred. It might take some time to repair, and I apologize for the inconvenience. I've also verified the report of unauthorized tool usage. Thank you for your cooperation.
What? She's gone? Is everything all right?
Well, at the very least, our report got through to the GM, right?
Yeah, let's leave this to the GM. Should we keep progressing the story? The next destination is appearing now.
Yeah! I want to hurry and meet the goddesses! I agree!
It's settled. We'll leave the heavy lifting to the GM.
I'm worried about Bouquet. But I won't believe in such flags. The next time we meet, she will surely give me a response about our date.
Welcome to the cathedral. May the goddesses protect you.
Welcome to the guild. You've accepted the quest. Good luck.
So when we take the sacred treasures to the Tetyu temple, the goddesses will finally show up. Let's pay close attention.
It'll get confusing if I call the goddess Neptune. So maybe I should just call her Lady Purpleheart? I'm not sure if I could get used to that, but I'd like to meet them soon.
Me too! Let's talk a whole bunch to our in-game sister, Rom!
Yeah! Everyone's looking forward to meeting the goddesses, huh? Me too! Smile!
Is it finally time for the climax? Or will there be more bumps in the road?
We've made it this far. I'm sure we can handle whatever the game throws at us next.
Indeed, we've overcome many trials thus far.
No matter who the enemy is, I'll blast them away with my guns! Everyone's full of fighting spirit! All right, let's head out!
Be careful out there.
Here we go!
It's finally time to give it my all.
With this! I picked this up!
Here we go! End it!
I'll end this! Here!
Here!
Thank you! Digging for coal. I picked this up.
This will end it!
Shot together! Found an item! Found an item! Digging for coal. I picked this up. Here! I'll end this. There. Digging for coal.
How about this?
I picked this up. I picked this up. Digging for coal. Completed our objective. There. I picked this up. Digging for Completed our objective. I picked this up. All right, let's go home. Let's go here. Let's breeze through this. Digging for coal. Found an item. Digging for coal. Like a kangaroo! Digging for coal. Boing! Digging for coal. Fire I picked this up. Found an item. Ouch! Torch! Fire reroll! Are you sweet? There! Sweet! I see it! We completed our objective. Huh? I picked this up. Found an item. All right, let's go home. Let's go here. All right, let's do our best. With this, I'll use an item. Found an item.
It is possible that the Paramount Pair will try to interfere with the revival of the goddesses, correct?
The monsters wandering inside the temple could very well be their troops.
Bouquet said they were gathering their forces, right? I'm sure the Paramount Pair are still waiting in the wings.
We don't know that, though. I'm not sure who's gonna show up. But let's just proceed carefully.
What's the matter?
There! Yeah!
We did it! One more, and then force! We're just getting started! coal. I'll end this! I'll end this! With this! Is that all? And this! I'll end this!
Charge in!
Level up! There! See right through that! Say! There! Found an item! Found an item! Da-na-na-na! Found an item! Found an item! This is nothing. One Digging for coal. Digging for coal. We did it! Digging for coal. Say yes! I'll end this! Da-na-na-na! Won't work. I got stronger. I picked this up.
With this!
We did it! There!
That's all?
Digging for coal. This treasure's mine. Found an item. We did it! That won't work!
With this!
What's the matter?
And this? Are you
You're way too slow!
One more!
Here we go! With it! With it! Way too slow! Got you! Got you! With this!
digging for coal. One more.
Fire relit! Oh dear. Over already.
Level up! We're finally here.
Welcome to the altar of the goddesses.
Oh my, if it isn't Bouquet. I am so glad we could meet again. Are you feeling all right? If you need any special care, please let me know.
Actually, I don't remember. The last time we met, what had happened?
You really don't remember?
What? Over
We
already?
reported a problem and an error occurred during your analysis. Perhaps your history around that time was reset.
Ah, I see. You're referring to the case the GM is currently investigating.
Well, either way, I feel better knowing you're all right, Bouquet.
I too am truly relieved.
Oh dear. Please forgive me for worrying you all.
Well, now that we're all here, it's time to complete this mission.
Now, please offer up the 4 sacred treasures to the altar.
Let's set them down in order.
Wait! Why don't we just put them down all at once?
That sounds wonderful. May I offer a suggestion? Perhaps each pair of sisters can offer one of the treasures to the altar.
Huh? But then, wouldn't you be alone, Vert? Hey, wait, I'm not gonna let Nepgear go with you.
No, you misconstrue my words. Of course Nepgear will pair up with you. My partner, however, will be... Bouquet, of course!
Lady Vert! I'm an NPC. I couldn't possibly take part in a player event.
But just placing your hand would be fine, yes? You are a friend who progressed the story with us. I wish to revive the goddesses with you.
Ah, I understand. Then everyone, please stand before the altar.
I would have been perfectly fine with the older sisters handling this portion, but I'm pretty happy we can do it together.
Aw, Nepgear, you're in a good mood. How cute.
Now that I think about it, I feel like I haven't been spending much time with Noir outside of work. We sometimes bake sweets together, but that's so rare.
What's wrong, Uni? You're spacing out. Are you nervous?
No, not at all. Placing some things on an altar is a cakewalk. I'm totally fine.
You should be in the middle, Blonde. Excite. We're kind of squished with 3 people. Can we put it down already?
Be patient. Neptune has to give the signal.
This feels quite fateful, okay? Our first mission together is the one where the goddesses will be revived.
I'll try my best.
Relax. No need to be so stiff.
All right, everyone. On 2. One and 2. Wowie!
The door to the Divine Realm has finally opened. The Earth and the Divine Realm have now been connected by a rainbow bridge.
On the other side of this gate.
Yes, that is the Divine Realm, where the goddesses reside.
I know this is just an event inside of a game, but it does feel like quite an accomplishment.
It's still too early to become emotional. Now, let's hurry and meet the goddesses.
Right! Let's go, everyone, to the Divine Realm. So this is it, the Divine Realm.
You have done very well to come this far, Chosen Ones. We have been waiting a very long time for the day we would meet you all.
Wowie, look at that! It's me! I know I said this already, but this is me! You might not understand what I'm saying, but in other games, I actually transform! I'm serious!
As it stands, the evil sealed away long ago is attempting to revive once again. We cannot save the world by our strength alone. You are the chosen ones, those who have received our blessings. Please, lend us your power.
Yes, of course. Whatever you need. We are fully prepared to enter the battle with the Demon King. You know, talking with a character that looks like me in my transformed state is rather strange.
It really is Noir. Oh, crap. Why do I feel like crying?
We will ask you once more. Is it safe to entrust the fate of this world to you all?
Definitely. Bring it on. You can trust us.
Wow, that's so pretty. Sparkle.
Hey, Rom, let's make some wings just like theirs and pretend we're goddesses, too!
Ram, you're already goddesses.
We have certainly understood your intentions. We believe that you will see this through. Along with our advent to the Earth, we promise to grant you with protection and even greater power.
Thank you.
If the goddesses are controlled by AI as well, it means they can hold a proper conversation. I'm quite impressed.
It'd be really cool if we could talk to them the way we've been talking to Bouquet.
The Demon King's power is indeed great. However, if everyone here is united in this battle, we have a chance at victory.
Let us gather our strength and defeat the Demon King.
The time of the final battle is fast approaching. Let us go then, to Allsgard.
Yes, Bouquet is looking forward to finally meeting all of you.
Our party's firepower increased! All right! The Demon King's nothing compared to us.
Of course, we will show you the power of the goddesses.
As expected of both Neptunes. They'll make a good combo.
Welcome back, everyone. Allow me to say it once again. It is an honor to behold your countenances. Please put an end to the evils in this world.
Bouquet, you have done well in your guidance of the Chosen Ones. Please continue to guide this world as the Royal Geist.
Yes, always.
Please, allow me to say something too. Ahem. Let's do our best, Other Me.
Other me? I don't understand what you mean.
I shouldn't have to tell you this, but our narrative isn't going to make sense to these in-game goddesses.
It looks like it. You don't have to worry about what she just said, Neptune.
Neptune?
Oh, I'm sorry. You just look and sound so much like her. This will be a hard habit to break.
In any case, we were able to descend safely upon the Earth. We will always be by your side. Let us fight together from now on.
Right!